you're not, but you still just, think about them and you wonder about them and wonder what if. So that's who this tarot reading is intended for. You may or may not still be talking to or communicating with your ex. That really doesn't matter. To get a message out of this tarot reading. Also, I do want to point out this is a general tarot reading for all Scorpios. So some of you will really resonate with this and others will not. Please do not try to make it fit if it doesn't, because, this subject is something that is near and dear to anybody's heart who's mourning an ex or missing them or whatever. So if the facts aren't fitting, don't get upset or try to make them fit. Just, reading's probably not for you, okay? So with that said, Scorpio, let's see what the overall energy is between you and your ex in the month of November. And I'm only looking at the month of November, not prior and not after. Blessed. Okay, so right away, this goes two different ways for me because this is general. And as I reveal more tarot cards, you'll know where you're falling for this, okay? Because this card right here for a set of you is saying, listen, you and the ex not being together is a blessing in disguise. Whatever happened, the way it ended, all of it, whether you ended it, they ended it, whether you have regrets or whatever, this is your confirmation, the universe saying, no, it's a blessing in disguise and you need to trust that, and time will reveal all things to you, okay? Now for others of you, this here could mean that you and the ex are very blessed, and even though you're apart right now, you guys kind of have a little angel there watching over the both of you, and that angel knows exactly when she's going to bring you back together, okay? So if you just know deep down in your soul, and I'm not talking about wishful thinking, I'm talking about when you know that that person and you are meant to be together, then trust that there's an angel watching over you guys, and she will orchestrate it so that you two come back into contact at the perfect time. So very two different messages that are very different from each other here. So let's look at the tarot cards so that you know where you fall on that. And even saying this, you'll know if you're wishful thinking or if you know in your soul. And if you're just kind of wishful thinking, I really don't feel like this is for you. This is for those out there that are like, nope, that's my soulmate. Nope, that's my twin flame. I know. You cannot tell me otherwise. It's just, I know. Okay? And others of you, it's a blessing if you guys are not together. So, I'm going to pull two cards to see your energy and how you're feeling, and then two cards to see your ex's energy and how they are feeling. Now, I've had somebody complain before that I already know how I feel. Why are you going to tell me? Well, I need to look at your cards and their cards to get the full message. So I am sorry if you don't want to hear about how you're feeling, but I need to look so I can properly read the cards for you, okay? So let's see what's going on with you, Scorpio, in regards to your ex. How are you feeling about your ex? And also, it helps you know if this reading isn't meant for you, because if I'm saying how you're feeling and you're like, no, that's not even close, then this reading's not for you. So, it's a good indicator of those things. All right, so we have the Page of Wands for you and the reverse 10 of Swords. Okay, nice, Scorpio, nice. What I see here is some of you, your ex burned you. Your ex hurt you. Your ex is the reason things fell apart. There was deception, betrayal, whatever. Or maybe they just ended the relationship. But here in November, I see you feeling like you do want to give it another try. And the hurts from the past are lifted and you're moving beyond that, okay? That's how you're feeling inside. Some of you, if it's not like you want to give it another try, you might be thinking about reaching out to them or you might even be having some like sexual memories. You might be feeling, just kind of a little bit sensual towards them. Now, also, if you're the one that hurt your ex, and it's not that they hurt you, but you're the one that brought that energy, I see you wanting to communicate with them and like hoping that energy is cleared. Like this could be you want a whole brand new beginning with them, or maybe you want to be friends with them again, you want to communicate with them. No matter what the scenario is for you, Scorpio, I see you guys really, really wanting to communicate with your ex this month for whatever reason, okay? Now, let's take a look at your ex's energy and how they are feeling towards you, okay? I just want to say, for those of you who cross-watch these videos, for the case of the X, so far, oh my goodness, look at that, I just dropped all the cards. So, bear with me one moment, Scorpio. The universe really wanted to shake them up for talking about the energy of your ex. My goodness. I forgot what I was gonna tell you guys. I have done Libra and I'm doing Scorpio, and then I will have to wait because my video camera is about to die. It has enough juice to get me through this reading for you, Scorpio, but after that it has to recharge for a couple hours, and then it takes some time to obviously create the videos and upload them. So if you guys are cross-watching and you're looking for your sun sign or your other signs and they're not up, just please bear with me, give me time. It's quite the lengthy process to create and upload videos, including the thumbnail art and the tagging them, and it's a lot of work, so bear with me. Alright, so wow, Scorpio! Look at that. First card out. So they're feeling exactly how you're feeling there. Oh, and look at this. And this is even the Scorpio card. Are you kidding me? Get out of town. They miss you. They think of you so sweetly. And look at here. This is them thinking of you, specifically Scorpio, right there. Look at that. And this is the soulmate card. This is the nostalgia card. This is past relationship card. And the universe did something quite beautiful here. I am so happy all those cards flew out of my hands because your ex is really thinking about you in a very tender, sweet way. And if you hurt them, it's like they're over it. If they hurt you, you're over it. Whatever this was, this energy that took you guys from each other, it's reversed now. And you both look like you want new beginning. Maybe the reason why you're feeling this is because your ex reaches out to you in November or has just started talking to you again. They are thinking very tenderly, very sweetly of you. If you guys aren't communicating, they're thinking about you. They miss you, okay? No matter what was said or done or what it looks like, they miss you too, okay? They think very sweetly of you. They're just feeling so nostalgic in November, and you both have that reverse Ten of Swords that is so gorgeous. I don't know. I do feel like when I do these readings, I definitely feel like if there's reconciliation there or if there's not. And for you guys, this is so good. You guys very well could reconcile, because for some of you, like I said, you know deep down in your soul that this person's your soulmate. There's nobody else for you, and that's just the way it is. And they're coming through as feeling the same, or they know that that's how you feel about them. Okay, they're aware of that. They know that for sure. So I'm going to pull 3 cards to look at the energy between the two of you in the month of November. Whether this is physically manifested through action and verbal communication, or this is just going on in your mind or their mind. Like, what is the energy? I really feel like for many of you, you've reconnected with them. If you're like, you're just maybe just talking to them or something. So we have the 5 of Cups. Yep. This right here, I miss you. It hurts really bad. That's where you guys are both at. I miss you a lot. And you both are seeking guidance within, like that guardian angel right there over you two is leading you. And if it's like you guys really thought it was over or whatever, it's like there's this tug inside you and a tug inside of them, okay? And then higher self, wow. Okay, so you, in the month of November, you guys, you're really missing each other, okay? There's an element of, like, I want what I had, I want you, but there's also this element of where maybe there's some uncertainty, we're unsure, and, you know, we're seeking guidance from a higher power. Maybe it's our higher self, or it's, you know, this guardian angel, but man, blessed guardian and higher self, everything, I don't care. This is pretty specific, okay? So if this isn't resonating with you, please don't make this fit, because this is a relationship I really feel is going to get back together. And obviously that can't be true for every Scorpio watching this. So if everything I've been saying so far doesn't match, this is not for you. And please don't think it is, and then when it doesn't, and have an expectation. No. Like I said, this is for Scorpios that know, like they know that them and this other person are meant to be. And that's just reiterated right here in these cards, okay? It's so beautiful. Like, you both are just really missing each other, and you have a guardian angel that will not rest until you guys are reconciled. But you know, the timing of that reconciliation is different for everybody. Now, for those of you that that's not resonating with, what I'm getting is you really are missing your ex, and maybe there is no chance of reconciliation whatsoever, or they're trying to reconcile with you, but you don't want to, even if you do miss them. And in the month of November, it's like you're really seeking spiritual guidance. You're really digging deep down inside yourself to see, you know, am I holding on to something that is dead, or is there something to this? Is it a blessing in disguise that it's gone and I miss them so much? It's like, if that's where you're coming from, where you were kind of like the ending of the relationship left you like really stunned, I feel like November for you is more about finding guidance and healing and comfort through the heartache of the loss that you're experiencing quite heavily, okay? And that's where the blessing in disguise comes in, where you guys not being together is a blessing in disguise. Will you guys get back together somewhere down the road? I cannot say, because I don't, you know, I'm only looking at the month of November, but there's like really just two storylines here. Those who are mourning, and it's just, it's not going to work out, they're not going to reconcile, and you know that, you know it. And then those others who, there's the spiritual connection and chemistry is way too strong, and you just know deep in your soul that you and that person are meant to be, no matter what's happened. So I'm going to pull 3 romance angel cards. I want you to think of 1, 2, or 3, which number is for you, before I actually draw them. I do this because this is a general reading, and I want to personalize this for you guys a little bit more if I can, okay? So the answer, outcome, or further guidance from the tarot for your personal situation. So think of it, you know, card 1, 2, or 3. Which one is for you? Alright. next. Okay, so if you were drawn to this card, what this is saying here is that intuition you're feeling about the situation and what you need to do or what's really going on, you need to trust that, whether it's for the good or the bad. Like, if you have positive feelings about what's going to unfold or you have negative feelings about, what's really happening here. If you know that's your intuition talking, which for many of you it is because we have the higher self, it's like your intuition is going to be off the charts in November, which is more than just about, helping you get over your ex or reconcile with your ex, just depending on which side you fall. This is overall in your life in general. There's November, all the spirits and the angels are dancing around you guys, okay? That's all I gotta say. Either to bring you back together or to help you heal this heartache from this loss of your, partner that you just can't let go of. So no matter what's going on, if you were drawn to card 1, you just trust the situation and trust the universe because you have so much spiritual support happening here. Okay, card 2. If you were drawn to this card, this is saying you need to decide very soon. So are you going to reach back out to that ex? Are you going to let that ex go? Whatever is going on inside of you personally, you need to make that decision soon because maybe you are talking to your ex and they want to get back together and you're just kind of on the fence. Or, they're on the fence. Very soon that decision is going to be made, okay? And if it's you, you need to make that decision, and that's what this guidance and higher self is about. It's and this blessed. Just open yourself up, ask for a sign, and believe me, it will be given. And then lastly, number 3, heart-to-heart conversation. You and your ex are going to be talking about things, okay? You need to really open up and share, and so do they. God. Scorpio, I love your reading. I'm sorry. I just do. Some of you, this is a soulmate, okay? This is your twin flame, and this friction, this tension, this contrast only builds you guys, grows you, and stretches you, and creates you into perfect synchronized versions for each other. So trust the contrast that you've been through, okay? Now, for those of you where this relationship is just never going to come back together, at least not anytime soon, and you know that deep down, you need to trust that this relationship is leaving your life is a blessing in disguise, okay? Even if you can't see it, even if it hurts, trust that it is, because one of two things is going to happen. You're either going to meet somebody who is perfectly aligned for your energy, which you're going to fall madly in love with. It could be your twin flame or your soulmate that you have not met yet, even if you thought you did, okay? Or you and the ex both have some growing and stretching to do outside of each other, apart from each other, so at some point in the future you may come back together and be perfectly synchronized, okay? So apply this however it fits to your situation, but if it doesn't, please don't try to force it too. That is what I have for Scorpio Case of the X. I hope this offered you some guidance, and I hope you all have a very, very beautiful and blessed month. And I know X things hurt so bad, and that's why I make these videos. I hope you all heal and stretch and grow and see why it all happened, and and just know that everything's okay. It will be okay, and sometimes it's just one step at a time, and you just have to hang in there while it burns so bad, but you will get through to the other side.